Bill Gates, the creator of Microsoft and a multibillionaire turned philanthropist, put an end to the long-running rumor that he owns over 80% of all farmland in the United States this week during his 11th participation in Ask Me Anything, AMA, session on Reddit. During the AMA, Gates spent several hours responding to hundreds of queries, including, "Why are you buying up so much farmland? Do you believe this is an issue with billionaire riches and how much you can disproportionately, acquire?" He said, "I own less than 1/4000th of the US's agriculture. I made investments in these farms to increase productivity and provide jobs. There is no elaborate plan at play, instead, a skilled investing team makes all of these choices." After scientists warned in April that the globe would be experiencing a food scarcity as a result of Russia's invasion of Ukraine, conspiracy theorists said last year that the Microsoft founder was buying up farmland in the US in order to starve Americans for an unspecified cause. There are 895,300,000 acres of farmland in the United States, according to a 2022 report from the National Agriculture Statistics Service and the U.S. Department of Agriculture. About 242,000 acres, or 0.03% of the total, are owned by Gates. In order to put Gates' acreage in context, if it were all concentrated in one location, it would occupy nearly 25% of Rhode Island. Added questions. 1. If the projected $10 billion investment in the startup materializes, he made a hint that he may be working on Microsoft's big language chatbot ChatGPT in conjunction with OpenAI. Gates said that he is still active in the company's research and product plans and stated that he is very carefully following the advances of ChatGPT. 2. A user inquired as to how to get businesses and the extremely rich to pay more wages and taxes. What actions should we take, rather, to build an economy that benefits the majority, not just a chosen few? I am surprised that taxes have not been raised further, Gates stated. For instance, capital gains rates can be equal to regular income rates. I am aware that many folks are having difficult times. 3. Can millionaires be morally upright? Being wealthy may easily make you out of touch, Gates retorted. I still believe that the incentive to found new businesses is advantageous. However, it is just one perspective. Even if taxes increase, I still wouldn't forbid somebody from having $1 billion net worth. I've had a lot of luck. 4. The billionaire was questioned about whether the world is presently seeing a technological revolution comparable to the influence of the internet. The main one is AI, according to Gates. AI is fairly revolutionary, but I don't think Web3 was that enormous or that metaverse stuff alone was revolutionary. 5. What draws your attention to healthcare and vaccinations? Gates stated, I realized it had to be the top priority for my giving back when I learned that kids were dying who might be spared for less than $1,000 per life. Over 1 million children were being killed by illnesses like malaria at the time, and hardly anybody was financing research into these diseases. Although we have made progress, the number is still 400,000, and we are dedicated to finally getting it to zero. 6. Looking back on your years working for Microsoft, what is the one thing you wish you could have done differently? Bill Gates answered, until 2000. I was CEO. I definitely have a lot more knowledge now than I had before. I would make 2 changes, seeking to resolve the antitrust action sooner, and our efforts on phone operating systems, Android One. 7. What innovative suggestions do you have for a more effective and secure climate change? The answer to tackling climate change is to make clean products as affordable as dirty ones in every sector that emits emissions, including beef, concrete, and airplanes, said Gates. This is the only way we can demand change from all nations in the globe. We won't succeed if it costs a lot more money. 8. How can an individual have the most impact in the fight against climate change? He declared, you are a voter, a consumer, a donor, and a worker. You may assist in each of those jobs. An electric vehicle is beneficial. Coming soon will be alternatives to pay a little bit extra to mitigate your travel emissions. 9. What are you looking forward to most in the next year? Grandfathering comes first, according to Bill Gates. He recently revealed that his first grandchild will arrive shortly. The second is being a decent father and friend. Third, development in climate and health innovation. Fourth, actively influencing the development